Little mortal flesh keep silence, and with fear and trembling stand. Ponder nothing earthly minded, for with blessing it.
Hello, this is Father Stephen. I'm coming to you from my office here in St. Patrick, and just wanted to briefly share a couple reflections on how we, as families and as individuals at home, how we can keep the Lord's Day, keep Sunday holy. Even though we're not able to gather as a community to celebrate the Eucharist together on Sunday, and that's a great loss and a great disappointment for me, and I know for so many of you, still the Lord commands us to keep the Lord's Day holy, and for us as Christians, that means Sunday, the day of the Lord's resurrection. And so I just wanted to share a couple brief thoughts on to spark some ideas on how you can try to make Sunday a holy day in your home. And the first thing would be to make it a day of rest. That's what God commands us in Exodus, is to work on 6 days and to rest on the seventh day. And with so many of us working from home and studying from home these days, I've heard it said that when you work from home, it just means that you never leave the office. And so on Sunday, we can be very intentional about making sure that we're not checking the email first thing, that we're not keeping the news on all day, but we're taking some time just to step back and to not be feel like we have to be productive all the time, but just to be at home and be with the people around us. The second thing is to make it a day of prayer, and whether that means participating in the Mass by watching a live stream or a video of the Mass from St. Patrick or from somewhere else. Whether it means gathering as a family to read through the Sunday scripture readings and to share your reflections and your reactions and your questions to them, whether it means praying the rosary or perhaps the Liturgy of the Hours or any of the other rich resources and parts of our Catholic tradition, we should make it a day of prayer, and a day that we make some time to intentionally set aside and offer that time and offer our hearts up to God. And finally, it should be a day of communion, a day of being with each other, of being with the people that we're with, that we are sharing a roof with during this time. And that means preparing a meal together. Maybe it means going for a walk or playing in the backyard or watching a movie together. All kinds of different ways that as a family we can take that time to not worry about being productive, to not worry about whether we're getting things accomplished, but just to appreciate and to enjoy each other and to enjoy the gifts that God has given us. I hope that these are some ideas that can maybe spark some creativity, spark some ideas for you as you pray and as you discern how we can continue to keep the Lord's Day holy, even when we're not able to do that by coming together for the celebration of Mass. Every Sunday, we know, is a little Easter, is the day when we remember Jesus' resurrection, and in the words of the Psalm, when we're called to remember that for every Sunday we say, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." God bless you.